J the Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. Let's dive straight into the reading. We're using the Urban Tarot deck today. I did pre-shuffle the deck. We got the Tower at the bottom. Ooh, money. Okay, so money could be on your mind. It's saying keep doing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. You're worried, though. I'm picking up on a sense of worry. It's okay. It's okay, Taurus. We going to figure it out. We got the Day Trader. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. We got the Lovers. Ooh, Hermit. You're all in your head about a love situation or a family. This could even be someone you had a family with. This could represent a soul tribe. Ooh, Ace of Cups. So you're still fruitful, abundant, youthful, sacred. Your cupeth overflows with that Ace of Cups. Take all this as the pre-message. Keep in mind it's just general. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use your spiritual discernment. There's different storylines for multiple people. Now, obviously, if you're not dealing with nobody, then you ain't dealing with nobody. That's what's going on. You ain't dealing with nobody. But somebody is spying, watching, or this is you. Reverse the roles if necessary. Let's get it. Let's go for Taurus. Virgo energy, Hermit energy, overthinking. Like, someone is living rent-free in your mind. They're spying. They're obsessed. Someone is obsessed. There's a need for a conversation, or you're expecting to reach out or have a conversation. Someone is expected to reach out to have a conversation. Yeah, okay. About some sadness or about a breakup or about someone grew spiritually. You grew. Yeah, you changed. This is, full moon in Libra tonight. This has initiated a change for Taurus. There has been a Venus retrograde. Things are starting to change now as of today. All right, works. Okay, what is going on for... Yeah, so with the Venus retrograde ending, any relationship that ended during the retrograde, it wasn't meant to continue forward. The Strength card, yeah, you're learning that what don't kill you make you stronger. Yeah. All right. For Taurus, then we got the Strength and we got the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying universe is supporting you. You're strong. You can take control. You can do what you really want to do. You can rule with an iron fist for right now. It's not saying live your life like that completely. And I ain't telling you how to live your life. This is what the cards are saying. So let's pull it. First card out was failure. Something ended. Something failed. An odd situation. 7, Earth. How are people viewing you, or how are you showing up in the world? You're changing, you're growing right before people's eyes. You change, Taurus. Wait, you're in a transition period. You're in the growth period. This is a stepping stone. Notice it's the Hanged Man. So you're receiving downloads. How did I get that? Look at the money and the phone falling out. Look at the moon in the background, that full moon in Libra. Look at him hanged up. He's a businessman. Downloads. So what's being hidden? You've been ignoring your spirituality. You need to wake up to the calling, or you need to wake up and realize that whenever you transition from this lifestyle, the soul will travel through the heart. You need your heart broken in order to ascend and transcend to the creator, to the game master. The game master. Let me just leave it at that. The Hanged Man, and then the science. So don't ignore your spirituality. Change. There's a need for change. There's a need for growth. And then the Seducer. So you know how to get your way. You be seducing your way into some shit. You gonna seduce them panties off, or them pants off, them box. What's going on? The Public Defender. There's a need to acknowledge your ancestors. Now, if this ain't the Public Defender as in the justice or legal system, this is straight spiritual contracts. This is ancestral. This is the Public Defender. Call for backup. There's a need to call for backup. In the 3D, you need to get a lawyer. You need to get someone involved. You need backup. A public defender. Now, personally, I need a paid lawyer. This type shit I be getting into, I can't deal with no public defender yet. My ass might get hemmed up. But personally, I need a paid lawyer. But if this ain't lawyer, if this ain't the legal justice system, if this ain't the courthouse, the actual, then this is your spirit guides, your ancestors, your backup, your team. You're battling with something. You're dealing with something. You all in your head. You battling with this thing that's all in your head. What is this? A person? What is this? An addiction? An obsession? Remain dominant. Remain in control. You still have the good part in life. You're still in the good area in life. You're not at the point where shit is shitty. The shitty part is behind you. Now someone is watching you. Someone is spying. If this ain't you spying on them, this them spying on you. As far as the signs, who do I see out? Let me do my skip. Virgo. Who else do I see? A Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Cancer. The rock star. You're talented, gifted, and you could be a musician or artist. A painter, a photographer, someone who has an eye for beauty or art. Oh my God, you're going through it. You, Taurus. What's going on? Okay, you thinking about a love situation. Or whatever friendships or relationships there could have been friendships and relationships that ended. Let's get the Rebel Deck Game Edition. Now, I love this spread because you never know what you're going to get. We got a scenario right here, and then the orange ones are the answers. So let's pull a scenario and get an answer to whatever it is you're dealing with. And who is this person's spine as well? Oh, I got you. It says, I need some fucking clarity. Blank will give it to me. What will give you clarity at this time, Taurus? What is the message that Taurus needs to know? What will give you clarity, huh? Because maybe you're all in your head and your heart, or maybe you're just all, oh, this one wants to keep showing itself. Changing my fucking attitude? Okay. Spirit is talking. They funny. That's why I said I like this deck. I need some fucking clarity. Changing my fucking attitude will give it to me. Let's get one more, because I pulled that one. I want one to jump out. You may need to change your surroundings. Yeah, your surroundings. What is Taurus? I need some fucking clarity. Doing the one thing I've been avoiding will give it to me. So once you start to clean up your act or improve your actions, yeah, doing the one thing I've been avoiding will give it to me. It will give me that clarity. Okay. Yeah, the deck is quite blunt and straightforward. It comes straightforward and tell you exactly what you need to know. It ain't gonna bullshit you. Now, it is full of shit, but it ain't gonna bullshit you. It's gonna tell you what you need to know. Crystals. Some of y'all need to get into it with crystals. It's time to start looking at crystals. I got a crystal right here, some Moldavite. If this is resonating, hit that like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment, Taurus. But man, you're obsessed. Someone is obsessed. Someone is treating themselves cruel. Someone could be treating you cruel. Talking shit, drama, whatever the case may be. Some type of odd or failed situationship or something. I don't know. But what will I will pull a card for each sign. Let's pull a card for each sign so we know exactly who and what we're dealing with for Taurus. Yeah, let's see who and what we're exactly dealing with for Taurus. What do we need to know what's going on for Taurus? It's 4:39 my time. I'm on that Central Standard Time. What does Taurus need to know dealing with each sign? Yeah, truce. Yeah, look at something from a higher perspective. Throw in the towel. Don't fight it. Don't fight a losing battle. Give in. Give up. It is what it is. Yeah, lose. Could have been dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Dealing with this sign. We can try to flip it, remix it, and reverse it, or blame game. With every finger you point, there's a thumb pointing right back at you. So it ain't no need to point the fingers. It's just, lovers could be dealing with a Gemini or a way love situation now. Somebody looked like they was in love here. Okay. I'm not surprised, Taurus. You love love. You do love relationships now. You were dealing with a divine counterpart. A divine masculine. A masculine who's divine in his own right, in his own mind. Taurus dealing with an Aries. It ain't gonna work. Lose situation. Taurus dealing with a Taurus. The mage, you're manifesting. You're in the middle of, you're at the beginning of something, but you have a lot of knowledge and power. They do. Taurus dealing with a Gemini. It'll be successful with a Gemini. They want what you want. It's mutual, successful, reciprocal. Taurus dealing with a Cancer. The activist, speak your truth, or someone spoke their truth, or stand on fucking business. Taurus dealing with a Leo. They're very powerful. They want to dominate you. You have more power. They have more power. Taurus dealing with a Virgo. They're changing. They're merging. They're growing. They're emerging from the water. They're transitioning behind closed doors. Taurus dealing with a Libra. They're working behind closed doors. They're doing something behind closed doors. They're busy behind closed doors. They're working when everyone is asleep. Taurus dealing with a Scorpio. They want to celebrate, go out for drinks, have fun. Taurus dealing with a Sagittarius. It's a toxic situation, sex-based or superficial connection. Taurus dealing with a Capricorn. All they want is money, or vice versa. Taurus dealing with an Aquarius. Get creative. The Temperance. Combine your dark with their light. Combine your dark with their light. Your light with their dark. Vice versa. Taurus, dealing with the Pisces, you need to cut them off, or they're going to cut you off, or there's a need for somebody to get cut off if you're dealing with a Pisces. If this ended up resonating, hit that like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. So only the Lord can bring you to safety. That's why you should be able to lay your life down for the Lord. You should be able to follow the Lord, because without the Lord's protection, there is no safety. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. So whenever you have that safety, you're able to rest and lay down and sleep, for the Lord is protecting you. Psalms 4:8. That's all I got for the sign of Taurus. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.